Hello everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. This video is going to be a what I eat in a day video, and I'm going to sort of talk you all through my meals. You guys really seemed to like that the last time I did it, so I thought I would do it again. So it is about 10:30 and I am starting out my day with this smoothie bowl. It is basically like the healthiest concoction that I could think of because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather due to school stress and a lot of my other friends being sick. So first what I did is in a smaller bowl, I combined a tablespoon of flaxseed with a tablespoon of moringa powder, which is a greens powder. If you don't have this, you could just use a handful of fresh spinach in your smoothie bowl instead. And then I also added a teaspoon of maca powder just because I like the taste. Then with that, I added the juice of one orange and I sort of mixed it all together and it formed this healthy sludge. And I know it looks gross, guys, but bear with me. So then I actually added a little bit of extra water to that because I like to have my sludge that I put into my smoothie bowls be a little bit runnier than the consistency that I want my actual smoothie bowl to be. Then for the actual smoothie, I chopped up some fresh turmeric and ginger, but I put it on a paper towel because turmeric stains. If you haven't used it before, be careful. And I put that in my food processor and I just blitzed that first so I wouldn't have large chunks of ginger or turmeric in my smoothie. Then I just chucked in some frozen bananas and then I blended that. And then once the bananas start to stick to the sides of the food processor, I push them down with a spatula, and that's when I add my more liquidy sludge health mix. Then I just blend that until the food processor is processing it evenly and we're all set. I just poured it into a bowl and I added a little orange wedge, which I had chopped out of the orange that I used the juice of. And I topped it with this superfood mix. It's called Kia and it's like a mix of buckwheat, chia seeds, and hemp hearts. I've showed it before in a video. And then I just put a drizzle of Blackstrap Molasses on top because I actually didn't take any this morning. And right now I'm just mixing it all up because I like to mix all my condiments together. But I'm just gonna eat this little orange wedge first and then I'll finish this. Yum. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, I'm not really sure. I just call all of my breakfast smoothie bowls, but I feel like I make them to the consistency where it's more like banana ice cream. So what do you think it is? Let me know in the comments below. I'm actually not planning on doing anything too exciting today. Today is a weekend and I have a lot of exams coming up this week in graduate school. For those of you who don't know, I'm studying physical therapy. So I'm just gonna be sitting on my butt studying all day. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys that even if you're not going out and doing all these hikes and walking around, you still need to fuel your body and your mind. Like I definitely notice that when I'm intensely studying for something, my appetite does increase. So I'm just going to finish this and I will check in with you guys at lunch. Hello again. So I had an apple as a snack a little while ago, and then for lunch I am being really lazy and just having a bunch of leftover vegetables and beans I had in the fridge, and I transformed it into a salad. We got some roasted beets, nutritional yeast, some of the seasoned spicy pinto beans that I made. Recipe will be coming soon. These are some fermented ginger carrots, and then a whole heap of spinach, and I used some apple cider vinegar and tahini as a dressing, and the beans are actually like all there. I just covered them up a bit because no one really wants a brown bowl of mush. It's not very pretty for Instagram. Alright, so I'm getting ready to cook my dinner and I am actually making a recipe from someone else for a change. You guys ask me a lot where I get a lot of my recipe inspiration, and to be completely honest, most of the time I just come up with recipes myself because I like experimenting in the kitchen, and I always like tweak other recipes even if I do find them. However, I will say there is one exception to that rule, and you guys probably know her on here, High Carb Hannah. I absolutely love her recipes and I feel like we have a very similar taste preference profile, so I never really feel the need to modify it. So for my dinner, I'm actually making one of the recipes from their Instant Pot ebook. A lot of you guys ask me for Instant Pot recipes as well, and honestly, everything I make comes from this. And I'm making their bomb.com corn chowder, and I feel like they rave about this all the time and people say it's really good, and I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what's wrong with me, so that's what I'm making. And if you guys want to look into Hannah's books or purchase this book, I actually always have a link to it in the description of this video, but I will put it right at the top. I seriously love their stuff, and all of the recipes are oil-free and lower in sodium, and for the most part they're all high carb and lower in fat. that as well, which I feel like a lot of people are looking for in recipes, but they're harder to find. So I will show you guys what I have set up. So I like to set everything up before I actually cook, but I just have my Instant Pot here, and these are all of the ingredients for the soup. And the only additions I'm going to make is I'm going to add some lentils, just because I wanted to add some beans, and I feel like these would be the best ones to go in it. And I'm also probably just going to add a little bit of turmeric. But considering I'm only modifying like 2 minor things in the recipe, that's like a really big deal for me, because usually I'd be modifying a lot more. So I am drinking a glass of kombucha and waiting for my dinner to cook, and I remembered that I have this box of groceries that I bought online about like a week ago, and I just got so stressed out that I never opened it yet, so I thought I would do like a little mini haul for you guys. So I got all this stuff at Thrive Market, and I've been seeing people post about it, so I thought I would check it out. And it's basically like an online grocery store, but most of the stuff that they sell is organic, but the price is a lot lower. I will say the one downside to that is you have to pay $60 a year in order to access those prices and purchase things from them. However, they do have a free 30-day trial, so I signed up for that, and I bought this stuff, and I stocked up on a few things, so I will show you guys what I got. It's very green. So I got a little welcome pamphlet, and the first thing I got were these rice wrappers. I don't really seem to find a lot of Asian things at grocery stores in Miami, and I really do like making rice paper bowls, and these are a little smaller than normal ones, but I just get to eat more, I guess. And these were really cheap. Everything here was like really cheap. So the next thing, guys, I got 3 things of Blackstrap Molasses, and for those of you who don't know, I have a tablespoon of this every morning with a splash of lime juice, because Blackstrap Molasses is a really good source of iron, and on Thrive Market the price for this was like half of what I normally pay for it, so I stocked up and got 3 of them. Then I also got these 2 packs of organic firm tofu. I don't eat tofu very often, but sometimes it is just nice to have it on hand. And I liked how they don't need to be refrigerated, so I can just like keep them in my storage and I don't really have to worry about using it. Then I got these 2 bags of wild blend rice, because I'm going to start adding this to my normal rice when I cook it, just like maybe 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup or so when I cook a giant batch, just because I think that wild rice has a really nice texture to it and it makes your rice a little bit more interesting when you're eating it. So I decided to get some of these and try them out. Then I got some pickled sushi ginger, because if you guys know me, you know I am obsessed with ginger. And yeah, I just saw this and I was like, ginger is one of those things that I probably couldn't pickle myself, so I decided to buy it. And yeah, this is probably gonna be gone in like a week. And then finally I got something that's completely unrelated to groceries, but I bought a cuticle clipper because I don't have one, and I saw it on there and I was like, why not? I like having well-trimmed cuticles. So that's everything I got from Thrive Market. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was around like $30, but honestly the things that I got would be more expensive at a normal grocery store, so I really am glad. That being said though, I don't really know if I'd be saving money paying the full $60 a year, so I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to continue my subscription after the 30-day trial is over. But if you guys are interested in checking it out and just doing the free 30 days, I will post a link below and you can sign up. You do have to enter a credit card to get the free 30 days, but you can always just cancel before they charge you the $60. So now that I have blabbed for an additional like 3 minutes, I'm just gonna check in with you guys when my dinner is actually finished and when I am about to enjoy it. So here is the final product. My soup came out looking a little more brown just because I added those brown lentils, but it is super thick and creamy, and I topped it with some nutritional yeast, and I put it on some spinach and a little sprouts just to be fancy, plus some cilantro. I'm super excited. I already did a taste test when I was like putting it in a container, and it is 10 out of 10. I'm about to head out for my evening walk right now, hence the ponytail, but I realized that I never formally ended this video, so I finished my dinner about an hour ago, and I think that is everything that I will be eating today, so why not? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, and be sure to click that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. My what I eat in a school day video will be coming soon. I'm hoping to film it this week. Yeah, As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever time of the day it is for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!